begin? How do we begin? If there's any magic that I need today, and maybe it's a magic that you need too, I think it's the magic to help me believe that I don't need to be as afraid as my past, as my stories, as my inclinations are leading me to feel I should be. And if I draw strength from goddesses or crystals, or just this internal belief that somehow I, as a human being, am worth the struggle, then that would be a pretty good result. Be a pretty miraculous thing, unexpected after so many years. But I gotta tell you, little bird, my dear friend, the soul that comes and listens to me, comes to make the magic with me. You are worth all this and so much more. And the patience you have shown in your life for the things that you hope would happen, the things you would have expected to happen. It's remarkable, and it's worth cheering, even if sometimes it breaks your heart. And I hate to say it because it's so painful to know the truth of, but sometimes those heartbreaks are the only thing that makes you realize that you have the strength, you have the power, you have the worthiness to carry on. I have lived my life in a lot of doubt of that, some extreme doubt of that. I wonder if you're the same. I wonder if you've always felt secure in your skin, if the kind things people said to you stuck, and the cruel things people might have mentioned or whispered or said straight to your face, if those just dissipated like water off a duck's back. It's always been tough for me not to internalize. I think for a lot of us, that need for validation, maybe from our earliest days, it can really hamstring us. It can really make us feel like perfection is required, that love is earned, that who you are inside has some slight flaw, some shifting in the mold, you came off the factory line with just a bit of a dent. And it's hard to teach yourself that the dent, that the break, that the flaw is as worthy and as beautiful as somebody who seems from the outside to have it all together, to be smooth as porcelain, to have the things you think you lack. Because, oh, my darling one, the pain and the break and the imperfection and the flaw, it's equally distributed. Even if we can't see it, someone has it somewhere. And it's not our job or purpose in this life to seek that out and search that out in someone, because it is their struggle and their journey to see that within themselves and come to terms with it, change it, absorb it, live with it. It's not your purpose to be a scavenger of people's pains and adjudicator of what hurts the most and what's most worthy and who should be the biggest martyr. You gotta let all of that go. So this is the hard magic. Magic that doesn't come with a candle, though that can help. It doesn't come with abracadabra. It doesn't come down from the Morgan and her three-faced self seeking you and finding you and touching you on the forehead and saying, now you are a changed and perfect thing. It comes from quiet. It comes from pain. It comes from choice. It comes from sitting very still and observing the landscape of your life and asking yourself the painful question of where do I want to be? And accepting that sometimes it isn't anywhere near where you are. And from that place, a goal forms, a desire forms, an acknowledgement forms. And then you have to look around at your resources. And your resources include that good little heart of yours, that kind little mind, those hands that can do good in this world. Everything, top to bottom in you, is a resource for that goal, is worthy of taking you there, is going to learn so much and change so much in the doing of it. And you get to watch it try and watch it succeed and flounder and rise again. And it's going to be a whole life. It's going to be an incredible experience to build belief in yourself by doing, by facing fears, by willing to say the wrong thing and apologize and sit in traffic while your mind is exploding with a panic attack and trust in that faithful light inside that is going to see you clear. If you meet this light, if you sit quietly, breathe with yourself, this light will rise in you. And once you meet it, meet her, as was my case. So much changes because you know that you are never alone. There is a worthy, beloved, loving, patient person inside that head of yours who is with you for all of this. And you can be with them. And you can be with them too. So the magic today is to meet this soul within your soul. To meet this friend within. To make them, to invent them, to uncover them, to sit until their voice rises in you and tells you their name. They will be there for you. They will guide you and keep you and pull you forward when nothing else will. If you trust them, together you will do remarkable things. So, thank you for sitting with me today and contemplating. It's been a joy. If you've got any questions, any comments, want to subscribe, down below would be a fantastic place to do that.